Hey everybody, welcome to Creekwood.aquatics live. Let me turn on my, there you go, I turned my mic on. That usually helps when you try. But hi, this is Nelson with Creekwood Aquatics. This is our fish room. If you guys want a quick little rundown, we're a small fish room. We're about 700 gallons worth of capacity. We do have various fish. We do have a few bettas in hand. We're getting new bettas in next Wednesday. We have an assortment of African cichlids. We have small guys, which are available this week for $8. We do have some larger ones that are $50. So there's one of my $50. This is my red ruby. Here's one of our OB peacocks, red dragon, and then we have a few multicolored OBs. We have a ton of coral. If you're interested in corals, we got them here. We do have them on special this week. So we have buy 3, get 1 free. If you buy 6, you get free next day shipping. So if you want to make the shipping worth it, yeah, get the bundle deals. We also do have some rare African cichlids. These guys are called clown labs. They're part of the Libidochromis family. Yeah, these guys are they're super interesting. They're super cute. What I like about them is that they're very mellow. They tend to mind their own business. And then you see that guy in the back there, he's coming forward. You see those little stripes? Those stripes are actually become a very dark blue. So they're going to have a really striking pattern. So if you're into African cichlids, you're looking for something cool, something that's going to pop, look up the clown labs. We have them. They're great. Hi, Tara Lee. Welcome to our live stream. This is Creekwood Aquatics. This is my dream. My dream was to open my own fish store. We're starting small. We opened up a fish room on our property, and we're going to continue to grow from here. We have plans to expand our marine section that way, and we have a possible storefront in the next year or so. But yeah, we have a lot of cool fish here this week. If you guys are interested, we have a lot of Chili Raciboras, exclamation point. They're great for people who have dwarf fish or dwarf fish tanks. Yeah, they add a lot of movement. They're really nice, and they're not done coloring up. You'll see that there's some larger adults here. You can see they're like little firecrackers, but yeah, everyone else is maturing at a really nice rate. We also have something that's a little harder to come by. They're very expensive, but we do have these little clown loaches. These guys are only found in well, happy birthday, Tara Lee. I hope you enjoy your birthday. So big shout out to Sarah Lee. I mean Tara Lee. Sarah Lee's the cake. Sorry. But yeah, these guys are only found in one water body. It's up in, I think, Myanmar is what I've heard. These guys do go through a little phase. Make sure my camera's still on. So when they're younger, they have those lateral lines. They have those little lateral lines, so they're black and white. As they become more sexually mature, their pattern changes to more of this chain shape over here. Where did he go? They're so fast. There he is. So you see how that pattern changes as they grow older? And I'm pretty sure it has to do a lot with their sexual maturity. So when they're immature, black and white stripes. As they grow, their pattern changes. We are going to try to breed these guys. Right now, these guys are $35 on our website. They like to be kept in schools of 4 or more. but they're very interesting. I love them. They're cute. They're tiny. Yeah, I said thank you. I said it's a very small shop, but it's growing. I mean, this company started with just growing bugs in my living room, and now we have a whole little fish store right now. We also have clown loaches. If anyone's looking for clown loaches, we got them here. They're super cute. They're cheap this week. Yeah, they're super cheap this week. They're $15. They do really great. They're wonderful little fish. What else do we got? Oh, hello. Thank you for joining the live stream. We have a ton of female betas. So if you've ever been thinking about starting a female sorority, we do have a lot of females here. They're really cute. They're really chunky. There's a lot full of eggs. So if you're looking to breed betas, this might be the place to start. But these girls are wonderful. We've had them here for at least I think the last 3 weeks. We got them earlier in the month. No, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, the cats have fun though. They watch them. They paw at the tanks. But yeah, if anyone's interested in female betas, let us know. We have a ton in stock. Other things that we have in stock this week. I know I have a few pom pom crabs, but we have these Odessa barbs, and I've been telling everybody they've been sleeping on the Odessa barbs. This is going to be a stunning fish. If you want to take a minute, cats are weirdos. They're fun. But yeah, if you guys want to take a look up Odessa barbs. They're an absolutely beautiful fish. These have been maturing real nicely. They have that beautiful red stripe that's starting to form in the center of their bodies. They're going to turn black on the top and bottoms. So it's almost like they have a little racing stripe. But yeah, these guys, they pop. You put them in a fully planted aquarium, uh, semi-aggressive community tank. These guys are going to be your rock stars. These guys are going to pop. Like this one right here. We also have sparkling gouramis. So if you're looking for, again, more dwarf fish, we've been bringing in a lot of dwarf fish this week. But we do have some sparkling gouramis. I gotta check how much they are. Let me check the shop. So, so everybody, you can always hop on our catalog. You can see what's available. Let me bring this all into the catalog. And you can see what we have. But we have corals, we have Daphnia, we have African cichlids. We have a lot to go around. But I believe the sparkling gourami should be about $9. So again, if you're looking for a really cool small dwarf fish that's really hardy, these are going to be it. We also have a ton of white clouds. You want a fish that's completely indestructible and can survive any environment? White clouds. The only rule with the white clouds, just add water. We also have a few more specialty fish, like the bettas. These guys are great. They're an Indonesian micropredator fish. And they earn that title. I mean, check this out. I mean, they're also very small. I mean, look at the gravel and look at the size of this fish. Let me back up real fast so you guys can get a true perspective. But these guys are very small fish, but they're excellent hunters. They're excellent predators. They will destroy shrimp. So if you try to put these in a tank full of shrimp, they will hunt down every single shrimp that you have. But what makes them special, there he is. They're always actively hunting. They're checking in between the gravel. Let's see if we can find another one. But they're always searching in between the gravel. They will swim. They will find little caves. But they are relentless. They have a wonderful personality. Can't even speak. They have a wonderful personality. This week, I believe they're $9 on our website. Yeah, I love the pupfish. Um, I've just been wanting to talk about them so much lately, but I've just been so busy. But I've been doing pupfish work for at least 8 years, and when I was at the zoo, we actually we worked with Texas Parks and Wildlife, and we collected oh, who were they? The Concho's pupfish, and we were the first people in the world to actually figure out how to breed them. They've never been bred in captivity. You want to hear the secret? The secret was cold water. When we caught them, when we got them from the Devil's River, it was December. It was super cold. The water was really chilly, but we kept finding small fry, and I kept thinking to myself, "There's a lot of fry out here right now." um, so yeah, we cooled our water. It was December. We turned off our flow. We got it really cold, and we found eggs. We found a ton of eggs. Yeah, but yeah, I love the pupfish. They're so cool. They're wonderful. Great personality. And you see, I sidetracked my entire self off of my channel. Sorry. Yeah, we actually bred some goody eggs too. We did tequila split fin, and we did the San Marcos. So yeah, we did those two species too. We had them breeding every 90 days. We would always get fry. I want to keep them here too. If you have goody eggs available, send me a message. I'll definitely look at them. I might be interested. The problem with the goody eggs, though, is they're so aggressive. They just beat everything up. So you need to have a lot of space and a lot of fish that are like-minded. They're little bullies. But yeah, we have a ton of fish available this week. So I said, just hop on our catalog. If you're looking for stuff to fill some space, stuff to move around, you want dynamic movement, we do have the Von Rio tetras. We also have the neon tetras, which are the aquarium staple. These guys are $3 this week, but we have specials. It's buy three get one free, just like the corals. Buy three get one free. Hello. Glad to see you're back. Glad to see people are coming back. I don't know if there's any coral people here today, but we do have a ton of coral. And again, we have our special buy three, get one free. We have a lot of cool stuff in this week. One of the really cool ones is going to be this meteor shower over here. Meteor shower sulfastria. Let's get it underneath the blue light. Let's watch this thing shine. That is a fantastic coral. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. Every sub helps us grow. What else do we have? Sticking to the frag side right now. Oh, Fruity Pebble Montipora. Get absolutely stunning piece under the right blue lighting. These guys shine. But yeah, just tell me what you guys are into. We have a lot of fresh water. We have a ton of salt water. Just let us know what you're looking for. We got galaxias. You want a slipper coral? We got a big slipper coral. This algae grew fast this week. We have Duncans. We have some Shermans and enemies over there. You see that red tips, black base. We have rainbow anemones. We have watermelons. If you're looking for some cheap angels, we got some cheap angels. We got these guys are $8 a piece. So buy 3 for $25. And remember, guys, you guys do have that coupon available to you. Save 20% off of the first $20 that you spend. I just want to talk about this guy. This guy's our harlequin shrimp. This is a beautiful shrimp that only eats starfish. So if you have pest starfish in your aquarium, these guys will destroy them. If you run out of those pest starfish, you are required to feed them chocolate chip stars. But yeah, if you want to keep these guys for a long time, yeah, you feed them chocolate chip stars. They'll probably eat 1 chocolate chip star a week. Thank you. Yeah, we still got some work to do on the website. We still got a ton of content on our TikTok and YouTube channels. But yeah, it's great. I love it. I wouldn't do anything else in the world. Actually, I won't do anything else in the world. This is what I do. This is my full-time job now. Is running my fish store, doing aquarium maintenance, and trying to pair people up with the perfect fish for their aquarium. But yeah, you guys can always check out our catalog. You can see what we have available. We do have a couple other fish that aren't listed, and I can point them out as we go. We do have some assassin snails. So if you're having snail issues, we got a couple of assassin snails for you. If you're having algae issues, we do have some Amano plant shrimp right there. Let's see if we can zoom in. Little Amanos, super hungry little algae eaters. They do a great job at cleaning your plants off and eating algae. They do not reproduce in captivity. That is their only downfall. No problem. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing and continue to support us. We'll see you soon. Oh, here's one of my special boys. He's running. We have freshwater pom-pom crabs. They're super cute. I think there's 3 of them down here now. So if you guys want something weirder in your tank, you want something that's going to be a little bit of a showstopper, whenever he decides to show himself, there we go. The freshwater pom-pom crab. We try to carry a lot of little oddballs here, but if you guys are interested in the pom-pom crabs, let me know. We can definitely get them on the board. Oh, see, I was going through this yesterday. Some of my Amanos, they've been jumping, so they've been ending up in different tanks. So they climbed over here, and they dropped down to this side. But yeah, at least they found the water. I'm trying to see because we do have some high-end plecos this week. Here we go. I'm going to move these guys forward. But we do have some plecos. These are called 397s. They're super shy, but they're absolutely beautiful. So if you're looking for a high-end pleco, something that's really fun and crazy colored, this is going to be it. They're absolutely phenomenal when they decide to show themselves. And he's gone. And there's the other one. He's gone too. But yeah, we have 5 available this week. They're $40. They're very shy. Oh, there's one right there. What are you doing in there? You can sort of see him in the shadows. Like a little Bane. Yeah, let me move this piece back. But yeah, if you guys want to pop one of the plecos on the board, we can always pop them up. They're $40 this week. Remember, you're going to save 20% off the first $20 that you spend today. We also have pea puffers. These guys have quickly been gaining a lot of popularity in the aquarium trade. I can tell you, I've been doing this for over 20 years. I never once seen a pea puffer until like 4 years ago. And now, no matter where I go, people have these. Super cute, super derpy, super friendly. They're actually a really smart fish. Like they start to recognize you. Like now that I'm here in their face, they all want to see what I'm doing. But they know it's not food time because they don't eat on Saturdays. We fast our fish from Saturdays, Sundays, so when we ship on Mondays, we have at least 2 days of them fasting so we can kind of clear their guts so they don't pollute the bag as they're being shipped. We ship 2-day UPS flat rate. Depending on the temperature at this time of year, we're going to add a heat pack. And what was the other thing? Right now, we're only shipping to the hubs too. So if the temperatures in your area are going to be out of range, you're going to have to pick up your packages at one of the local UPS stores. And we would get you that address. We'll get you everything. So when the package gets shipped, you can go there, pick up your fish, and you can go home. But yeah, at this time of year, from the mid-November to about early March, we have to do what we can to protect the fish from the cold because there's no heat pack in the world that's going to keep one of these boxes from freezing. But again, super cute. I said, when it comes to Creekwood Aquatics, our number one priority among anything is our animals. Second is the customer. So yeah, we try to make sure we do what's right for the animals. And then we try to make sure what we do is convenient for you guys. But yeah, if you guys are interested in pea puffers, definitely got them. Super cute. Very inquisitive. They're going to be a species-only tank, so if you keep pea puffers, you're only going to want to keep pea puffers together because they can be very nippy and they can be aggressive towards other fish. Oh, and then we have these are the only guppies I have this week. We're trying to get more guppies soon. But these are called red short body tuxedos. We only have males in stock. but it doesn't make them any less cute. We have these available for $8 this week. I do tend to like the females more. I like the females because they're a little bit chunkier. They have a little bit more orange on their face. But the males do have that nice metallic blue and those dark markings on the backs of their bodies that really make them pop out too. And like I said, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to put them in the chat. I love to take questions. I love to answer questions. And there's never any pressure to buy anything from the store. Like I said, you can just interact. If you even want to just see a fish because you've never seen it, you see it in our catalog, let me know. I'll walk you over there. I'll walk you over there and we'll look at some really cool fish together. But here are beautiful goldfish. So we have a bunch of red and white ranchus this week. We brought in a couple different sizes to kind of make some more affordable. But our small baby ranchus, they're $16 this week. And I think these are two females. These guys are going to be $50 this week. They're about 3 inches. They're the size of a McDonald's chicken nugget, and they look like it. They've been having a wonderful personality. And I know I say that a lot about my fish, but they're always curious. So every time I stop by, they always want to see what's going on. So what makes the ranchus real special is that they lack that dorsal fin on top. You see, they're naked. So yeah, normal goldfish have the dorsal. These guys don't. They have more of an arch to their back. They're more rounded, and they have that fantail. But yeah, to any goldfish keepers, these guys are amazing fish. They're absolutely beautiful. Their faces, their wen actually grows. So we take a look at this guy. The wen is that fleshy bit over their head. Yeah, and those wens grow really thick. So they almost look like they have a lion's mane. That's why these guys are called the lion's head ranchu. What else do we have here? We have some electric blue acara. These guys are $16 this week. They're normally $20, but we got a good deal on these. These are from a local breeder. And there's more of these where these came from. I'm trying to see if we got something else in today from my little my part-time worker. Here's one of our betas. This is a tiger male. Oh no, is that it? Oh yeah, they beat up the fish. I don't have them anymore. That stinks. But yeah, we have the electric blue caras. These guys have been doing really wonderful. Man, I think that's it for this week. So yeah, I'll leave it to you guys. You guys can ask the questions if you guys want to know about our tanks. If you have any questions about your aquariums, fish compatibility. Yeah, like I said, feel free to ask your questions. Feel free to ask to take a look at certain fish because we love showing off our fish. We'll show off our fish all day. Let me feed these guys because they're being a little buttheads right now. I'll admit it, they're being buttheads. We're gonna give them an algae wafer. That should distract them for a little bit. So what I really like about these Sarah brand algae wafers is that they stick to the glass. Take a look at one of our Dumbo Platinum males. So I think this week we're down to 5 males. We're getting more in on Wednesday. Here we have a pineapple. Pineapples because of that unique color pattern on their scales. And then we have a few of these African cichlids over here. I think that red dragon, that OB red dragon, is the biggest cichlid I have this week. Almost about 4.5 inches. And of course, we have these two Acaras over here too, OB peacocks. They're cute. Boop. And then we have our ruby red over here. But yeah, it's up to chat. If you guys want to see something, let me know. Ask me questions. Or else for the meantime, I'm just kind of walking around. I'm walking around trying to see what you guys want to see. But yeah, if you see stuff that you want to check out on our catalog, let me know. If you want to try to make a deal, I'm open to deals. We can try to make stuff. We can try to move stuff that way. But yeah, we have a few plants. We have a few snails available this week. I'm running low on plants. But we do have this Scarlet Temple. Really easy to grow plant. Gotta get that guppy grass off of it. This has been here for about 2 weeks now. It's starting to root out. Those are all new growth roots. This is an extremely hardy plant. You can plant this plant basically anywhere. As long as you give it light, this thing will grow. Light and fish poop. Over here we have some Mint Charlie, or other people call it Creeping Charlie. Here's a small piece right here. But the cool stuff about this plant, it has a very herby smell to it. So yeah, if you crush it up, it's going to smell a lot like mint. Super interesting. Super interesting plant. Grows like a weed. And then we have a few bundles of Luigia. Let's pull the Luigia out. So yeah, these plants grow really fast. They recover real fast. It's dealing with a little bit of shipping melt, but that should bounce back. We also have Money Wart. Pull this one out over here. Nice little bundle of Money Wart. It's starting to flower. Actually, there's a couple flowers growing on this one. And then this one's one of our crypts. But this one's kind of melting a little bit. I thought I moved this one. Oh, I moved one crypt over there. Hey, Bo, how's it going? Where am I going to move this crypt? I'm going to probably move this crypt in with the goldies. See how he does there. Yeah, I'm sad. I wish I had more to offer today. I only have 5 betas left. My beta order, I didn't have the best communication, so not on my end. So I didn't get my betas in time. I should have them by next Wednesday. But yeah, we got a ton of new African cichlids in stock. So we have the peacocks over here. We have the multicolor OB peacock. And then there's one ruby red. Ruby red. And then there's my Synodontis petricola. We see you. But yeah, I'm going to set the phone down for a second. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing anything, let me know. We got it here. You can always check our catalog, see what we have that you're interested in. Let's zoom that picture out. The only new things, because I was supposed to get the betas in this week, they didn't come in. But the only thing new that I have are the assorted peacocks. So we have them; they're listed, and we got more of the L397s. But you already have two of those, and I think your sister has one. But we got 5 this week. We also have pom-pom crabs. That's probably how I lost my last headset. I do have a couple pom-pom crabs running around this tank. They make special guest appearances occasionally. There's an autosynchronous. Yeah, but this week, yeah, I don't have much new. I have a lot of the same old, same old. Like I said, we just missed our shipping window. And next week, I'm going to Houston to see my brother. So my assistant should be running the live stream. But we'll get new fish in the following week. Yeah, I'm gonna set the phone down there for a second. Like I said, if someone's interested in something, check out the catalog. If you want to see it up close, we can always walk over there. Anybody want to make a deal on some of the fish, we can definitely make a deal. We do have our 300 count Daphne and Magna available. They're listed in the catalog. We do have some Snow White plecos, but those are held at my breeder's facility, so I have to go pick them up. But we have 4 available on hand. They're holding 4 for us. And I said, of course, we always have our corals. If you guys are interested in looking at some corals, let me know. We can take a walk. If you're into sorority beta tanks, we do have a ton of female betas available too. I might do that. I might just preemptively post some female betas. And I'll probably make a little bundle. $48. So our female bettas are normally $16. So three of these are 48 bucks, but I'll probably put them for 45 plus the discount that you guys get already. Click. So let's go. I posted three female bettas at $45. African cichlids. Let me unpin this real fast. So you're looking for large or small? Because right now we have our small Africans. These are all assorted. So we have Lake Turkana, Jules, any of the small peacocks. These guys, all the small ones go for $8. If you're looking for larger, we have these larger peacocks over here. So these are all our males, but this is ruby red. We have two OBs over here. So we have one, we have two. And then we have this red dragon over here, this OB red dragon. We also have this frontosa over here. This frontosa we're trying to move for 40 bucks. That is a beautiful one. Over here I have a little bit rarer of an African cichlid, but these are the clown labs. Libidochromis chamulidae. But these guys are $15 this week. They're still young. They haven't matured. They haven't colored up, but they are going to get a lot of blue markings. So they get the vertical blue lines and they get one horizontal blue line. If you look up their name, the Clown Labs, you're going to see some pretty amazing pictures on them. And then we have our small male peacocks over here. These guys are supposed to be red-shouldered peacocks. Those guys are 15 this week because they are confirmed males. Well, the problem with the cichlids is they don't move too fast. So a lot of these guys I've already had for about a year. If I could find the market to move them, then yeah. Yeah, so I haven't been investing a ton in the African cichlids because they're just a little bit harder to move, but I have been making a small push into bringing them in. But yeah, we work with local breeders that make us some really cool fish. Yeah, that's the problem. But yeah, we always just keep a few in because we know people are interested. And if you don't carry African cichlids, everyone's like, why bother? But we do have some other African fish. We do have the Stenodonus petrocoladorf. Beautiful little catfish. I'll tell you what, they love that boat. I threw that boat in there as just because I needed to clear some space, and they have been owning that boat. But yeah, if you guys want to check out anything, check out the catalog. If there's something you want to see, let me know. We can always walk over there. I don't mind people who just want to see some cool fish. I love to talk about fish, so it's not any problem for me. We also have a ton of coral, so if you guys want to see some coral, we definitely got them. Yeah, that's the other thing. They're time investment because yeah, I've had these guys. Oh, I'm gonna say I had them for about a year because some of these guys I've had when I opened my shop, and they were small little guys. But yeah, it does take a little bit for them to color up. It's not something that just happens overnight. So yeah, I know people want bigger fish, but bigger fish, bigger box, more money. That's why we try to offer the small ones at $8 because my breeder literally has like 1,000 of them. So we're trying to move them out as fast as possible. Well, let's go look at some coral. We have a lot of good looking corals this week. But yeah, chat, let me know what you're into. What type of fish do you keep? You keep community, you keep dwarves, they're in the shrimp. You want to see what a palmer crab looks like? Something. It's been so quiet today. Assassin snail. Got my baby plecos over here. I have been so proud of these baby plecos. They've been doing so well. And it's gone. Got to water change the reef tomorrow. So yeah, chat, let me know what you guys are interested in. Let me know what you guys are into. Give them the algae wafer to keep them distracted. But yeah, I'm gonna pop the phone down for a second. Yeah, if anyone has any questions about their aquariums, fish compatibility, best practices, feel free to ask. Oh, there's one of my pom-pom crabs. Doesn't matter how many times I see them, I always get excited when they come out. See if I can get my camera to focus on them. Let's zoom in. That's a nice crab. Come on, crabby. Focus. And he's gone. What a rare sighting. But yeah, pom pom crabs. If you guys are interested, they're $30 this week. Super cute. When people come over, you can make them stare at your gravel for hours. Trust me, they're gonna have fun trying to find a pom pom crab. I mean, think about it. Didn't you have fun? Here, tell me when you see the crab. Move, fish. Where's the crab? Boop. Look at his little eyes. His little derpy little eyes. See you later. Bye. They're so cute. Ooh, is that another female baddest? Look at this. Oh, don't disappear. There we go. That's another female baddest right there. Beautiful little female. I need to pull a pair of those just for breeding. Here's a male. He's still maturing. He's still coloring up. Let's zoom out. Click, click, click. But yeah, here's a prettier male right there. Super cute. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post. Let's go to the shop. I wonder why it's not listed. But I can still take a picture. So Scarlet Gem, male. I guess I'll run it as auction. We'll see how that works out. We'll start them at $6. $6, 80 seconds on the timer. We'll try that. So Scarlet Gem, baddest, Dario, whatever you want to call them. We got 1 minute on the timer. Indonesian micro predator fish. They do great. They're like a little firecracker in your small planted aquariums. They will eat shrimp. They will demolish shrimp. That is their job. They love live foods. So brine shrimp, Daphnia, blackworms. They love frozen foods. But yeah, whatever you feed them, it has to be a meaty food. But they are super cute. I think I have over 25 in stock. There's a lot of small ones in here. 10 seconds left on the timer. And the bid is gone. See if I can do it for the neon tetra. That listing's gone too. I don't understand. Do not understand why it does that. I'll run it as an auction again. Makes me feel like I'm actually accomplishing something. Click. Ah, beautiful. It wasn't so blurry. So neon tetra. I'm gonna do a 4-pack. So actually no, I'll do a 5-pack. Buy 4, get 1 free. So $12. That's not bad. $12 isn't bad. So click. Start them off at $12. 80 seconds on the timer. So we're doing a 5-pack of neon tetra. We ship for a flat rate, so No matter how many items you put in your cart, it's all going to ship for the same price. This time I'm going to do one of my fancy plecos. Call my brother later. Oh, come on. Why'd you move? Here, I'll do my pom-pom crab. No, he wants to hide. Say, come on, I gotta take one picture of you. One picture. All right, there we go. Perfect. That is actually really good. Pleco 397, L397. $40, 80 seconds on the timer. Bam. It's oh, it's weird. Can you guys see the picture, or is it just me that can't see the picture? Yeah, but we're doing one of our tiger plecos. Super cute, super fancy. They don't get very big. But they are super cool. I mean, most plecos are. Five seconds left on the timer. And done. They're about an inch and a half. They're so shy. I know there's a bigger one in here, but I can't get them to stay on stream. Here we go. This is going to be our best shot to take a look at them. Right there. So yeah, I'm going to say he's about 1.5 inches. They only get about to 4 or 5 inches full grown. The crazy part is there's 4 of them right here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in the back. But yeah, they're $40 this week. If you want to look it up, they're Pleco 3, L397. I can't pronounce their name, but they are a type of tiger Pleco. Beautiful black and orange stripes on their bodies. Oh, the big one's in here. That's where the massive one is. Let's see if we can get him out. I know he's not breeding, so I know he's not there yet. He came out. He's right over there. But yeah, if you're interested in one of the plecos, let me know. We could pop them up on the board. We can try to get a better look at them, but they're very shy. There's one right there. I see two. You'll take one? All right. I don't know if I just received a compliment or not, but someone messaged me on my Facebook, and they said Texas must be really boring because you guys do a lot of cool fish stuff. Thank you, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. So Pleco 397. It'll be a buy it now. Blah blah blah. And he's pinned to the board, so he's ready to go. So Pleco 397, $40. Shipping's there. Remember, you can always add to your order. We ship flat rate. So no matter how many fish you order, we can fill that box up. There we go. Had to get on a charger before my phone died. But yeah, he's ready to go. You can always click the screen. You can always check out. Make sure you grab the coupon. It should apply automatically, but it's 20% off of the first $20 that you spend. No, it's okay. Take your time. It's there. I got my way to the charger, so now I'm not in a rush. But yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff. What I always tell people, the best way to get your best bang for your buck is if we're shipping out flat rate, fill that box. Because we ship out in either a 10 by 10 or we ship out in a 12 by 12. And 10 by 10 can fit at least 4 to 5 medium bags, and a 12 by 12 can fit at least 6 to 7 medium sized bags. But if anybody else wants to see anything, remember, you can always check out our catalog. You can always purchase directly from the catalog. It'll let me know. I will mark your fish off as yours. All of our fish ship out on Mondays. Based on the temperatures that we're dealing with this time of year, we have your box held at the UPS facility closest to your address, just so that we can limit how much time these fish are actually kept out in cold temperatures. Hold on, I either have a customer or my wife just got home. I'm guessing the latter. Let me disconnect this to see what's going on. Oh, you did it! Cool, congratulations. Thank you so much. I mean, that means the world to me. It honestly does. So let me see this. All right, I'll contact you. I'll get you more details. But yeah, we ship out our orders on Mondays. Um, but because it is very cold in Ohio, I've had my last order to Ohio didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted. So we're going to see what we can do to get you the best results. Mm-hmm. Thank you for sharing the live. All right, I said, you guys want to check our catalog? You can see what we have available this week. There's never any pressure to buy. Even if you just want to see some of our really cool fish, let me know. I want to see them because we have some really cool fish. Yeah, we have that. We have our clown loaches. We have our blue gouramis. We have the opaline. We have pearl leary. Got a couple real small guys over here, our rasaboras. They're literally biting my fingers. Boop. But yeah, if anyone's interested in small African cichlids, all of our small African cichlids are $8. Our 4 larger adults, they're going to be $55. We got them there. One of our ruby reds, he dipped. he ran. I could hear my wife inside the house. I think she's talking to my chickens. She's talking to my little chickens. I can see her. She's watching me now. She's going to get mad when I go inside. But everybody, you can hop on our shop. You can check out what we have available. We do have a lot of fish. We have a lot of small community stuff. We have African cichlids. If you're a coral person, we do have corals. I haven't had a coral person all day. I would love to speak to one. One person who really loves corals. Let's talk. We also have, I know this is one of my side projects, but we have copepods here. I wonder if we can see a single copepod. Let's see. We can. Look at that. Believe it or not, they like it gross. I put in a ton of phytoplankton. I put in rotifers, and they go to town. They eat all that stuff up. Well, we got blackworms. We got Daphnia magna. If you're interested in Daphnia magna, you're interested in starting your own live culture. We sell green water if you're trying to start your own freshwater cultures. We got them right here. We also have marine phytoplanktons. Yeah, we have a ton of Daphnia. You can find them on our website, Creekwood.aquatics.com. We sell 300 count, $14.99, and then I believe on the website it's $20 shipping. But yeah, we have a ton of Daphnia magna. We have rotifers. We have black. My phone's gonna die. But yeah, our company, we specialize in live foods. That's how we started, and then we opened up the fish room. But yeah, you want green water, fresh or salt, whatever your flavor is. We have it. We breed it. That's salt. And then this one right here is the freshwater Fido. So I just got to give it a quick stir. I'll tell you a funny story. So yes, when I first started the company, I wanted to get accurate counts for my records too. So I counted what 300 Daphnia look like. It's about the size of a quarter in one of my nets. So at that point, as long as I get to that size or bigger, I know there's above 300. There's going to be more born as they're shipping because I'll go through parthenogenesis. But yeah, my guarantee is that you're going to have at least 300 Daphnia, but you're probably going to have closer to like 400, 500 Daphnia, honestly. Same thing with the when I do the rotifers. I know I'm sound like a big old nerd. I take a drop of a random sample, pop it on my microscope. I count how many rotifers are in that drop. I look at how many drops are in 16 ounces. That's how I get my count. Big nerd. I'm the biggest nerd you're probably going to meet. I don't have rainbows this week. I wish I did. I don't. Um, I had them last week and we sold out. But right now we have our goldfish. We have electric blue caras over here. Um, Clown Labs, Chili Rasaboras. We have Panda Loaches. Super cute. We love them. They're precious. We have Clown Loaches this week. Clown Loaches. Von Rio Tetra, Neon Tetras. I'm telling you guys are sleeping on the Odessa barbs. Just look them up. Odessa barb, you're not going to have a bad time. They're beautiful fish. These guys are young. They still have a lot of time to mature. But when these guys mature, they are absolute stunners. They are $6 this week. You can't beat that. $6. I sound like I'm on QVC. We have sparkling gouramis. Yes, we do. What do you want? Coral? Coral or fish? Pick your poison. Let's go walk over salt wall. Move my charger over. There we go. We do have a ton of coral, so we always have about 100 coral frags in stock. So if you're looking for frags, we got them right here. Let me zoom out. I'm too close. So yeah, we have over 100 coral frags. We have a few larger colonies. My guys are closing up because it's getting close to their bedtime. When it comes to the saltwater fish, we have a few clowns. Flame hawk. There's the lunaras down there. I've been trying to recover him. He came in. He definitely have worms. So when these fish come in, we soak them with metronidazole, praziquantel, and we try to deworm them. Ever since he's been dewormed, he's been doing great. When it comes to clowns, we have the Gladiator Da Vinci. He's $50. We do have mocha clowns. These guys are, oh my geez, what are they? They are $40. No, $25. What am I saying? $25. Supposed to be more clowns in there. When it comes to our corals are right now we have a bundle. You buy 3, you get 1 free of our $25 frags. So our $25 frags start from this top row. You can ask me to take a look at any single one of them. But you buy 3, get 1 free. You buy 6, you get free next day shipping. We also have rainbow bubble tip anemones over here. We have green watermelon. We also have the Shermans, then me over here. Pink tips, black bases. They are aggressive. They're more aggressive than a regular bubble tip. They sting me. They leave little nematocyst stinger welts on my forearms, so they can be annoying. But here's more of our bubble tip anemones. Right now they're on special. They're $100. They're $100. They're huge. I'm gonna say when they're fully open, they're about 5-6 inches in diameter when they're fully open. The Shermans are 150, and the greens will probably do around $80 for the green anemones, but they're also big. But yeah, let me know what you're into. We got a ton. We have a lot of favias this week, like this little reverse prism. Our shipping is flat rate. When it comes to the corals, we want to do next day, so next day is $50. And depending on your location, if it's going to be below 65, I highly recommend getting them shipped to the UPS facility. One of the UPS stores closest to your address, we can set all that up when we do it. And once the box arrives, you can go there, pick it up at your leisure, and then bring it home. But yeah, we have a lot of cool corals. Let me keep going through some of these guys we have in stock. Let me switch hands. We have some Galaxia over here. So this one's actually called Mother of All Galaxia. What makes this variant different is that it has purple tentacles, but it also has these little orange tentacles. And it's really hard to see on camera. A lot of little baby heads here. Normally these guys are $65, but we're trying to push some corals this week. So we're going to add them as part of our bundle pack for the 25. So again, if you buy 3, this could be the one you add to that to get the 4th one free. This one is a normal phase Galaxia. Again, purple, but you see those sweeper tentacles. This is a very aggressive coral. You want to keep this guy as isolated from the other corals as possible because they do have a long reach and they do have a nasty sting. And then we have our neon green Galaxia over here too. But yeah, they're going to be part of the $25 bundle. We also frag these pieces. This is red pipe organ. The main mother colony is right over here. But she's absolutely beautiful. What else do we got? Manipura digitata. I'll show you one more coral because I feel like I'm talking to myself right now. Oh. Why can't I remember this one's name? But this one's a really nice coral. Oh, I closed up. I always forget the name of this one. This one's really fancy. But we also have the short tentacle gani. So just like its name entails, it is part of the Gonopora family. It has 12 polyps on its clove. And its tentacles are really short. So descriptive. But yeah, I don't even know if you're still here. I think I just talked to myself for the last 10 minutes. Last one I'll show is this Sector 5. Sector 5 Pavia. Again, look at all that growth on the bottom. Big fans of the Favias here. We're a little cautious because they are very aggressive. We also have these cat's eye polyps over here. If I can get them to the camera without them closing, it'd be a miracle. Ton of growth. Couple heads over there. Oh, dropped them. All right, coral person. I don't know if you're still here, but I guess I'll move on after I show off this giant chalice right here. Boop, boop, boop. But other than that, I guess it's been a really slow day. We sold one fish. But yeah, if you want to add more to your order, I'll reach out. Let's fill that box up with a ton of fish. But anyway, if that is it, this is Nelson with Creekwood.aquatics. We'll be back tomorrow for our Sunday show at 2 o'clock. So if you're interested, swing by, stop by, have fun. Anyway, bye.